Oh, I'd be so pleased if this worked. Showing a little sneak peek here of the Atlantis video and the sound. And as cool as this beat is and these sounds, they're not mine exactly. So I'm wanting to make my own and do some DIY stuff. So let me see that this is coming through. Maybe. Okay, are we back? All right. Well, anyway, Atlantis turned out great. I did this video in Kaiber AI, which is a really neat tool. It's an AI art making tool that could be used for a music visualizer. Anyway, I won't show all of it. I don't want to give it away, but it's really cool. And the sounds turned out great. But today, I want to make one-shots for this sampler. Sorry if I'm coming in really low resolution too. Let me check my sound here. Make one-shots. Okay. Yep, I'm not sure if I'm super low res, but on my computer I am. Anyway, hope you're all well. Hi, we're up and going. I had to like restart my computer. And we'll see how long this lasts. Cheers. All right. This is a sampler I use all the time with Cakewalk, because Cakewalk doesn't come with its own sampler instrument. Basically, it's like an empty vessel. It comes loaded with a classic kind of like 808 kit. What is that? Roland made a drum machine called the 808 that's now wildly famous and everybody knows those sounds. It comes with that, but I filled it with sounds that I really like from collections from the when I downloaded MPC beats. It comes with awesome sounds that they kind of hide. It's pretty smart of them, but when you download that program, it comes with like loads and loads of amazing sounds. And so these are them, and you can recognize them. So I love that sound. Some of them from my tracks. And I want to switch it up because I want to be able to be picked up by YouTube Content ID. And if you have samples that you didn't make yourself, you'd have sounds you didn't make yourself, you're not really eligible for YouTube Content ID. It gets a little squirrely and stuff. Like how do they approve that and stuff? I'm sure they have many robots going and checking the identity of these sound, the waveform identities and whatnot. But anyway, we want to make some original ones today that kind of replace each of these, especially this kick, which I'm thinking of making with a synth and resampling. So we'll probably be doing that. But I also recorded some things. And I want to I want to try to record some like mouth sounds too, because like some of these clicks, this one, that's like a cluck, and I could probably make something like that. So that's the plan for today. Let's see what sorts of sounds. Last week Claire and I recorded. Actually, I might just keep that. So the beat, this is just a sample like beat that I just this is so just a simple little beat, and I think I will. Now, hi Andre, nice to see you. I'm finally up and going in the stream. It took me a while to figure out the tech. Sometimes turning it off and turning it back on again is the solution, like 90% of the time. So nice to see you in the chat. Thanks for hanging out. We're making some DIY samples, and I am, what was I doing? I was going to make this just 120 so it goes by a little faster. So these are great samples that aren't mine. Like these little one-shot beats, and I want to replace each of them. So I will mute that for now, and let's look at what record it. I recorded a water jug in the hopes that it could be a kick drum. So we're going to try to fill each of these slots and see what we can do. You're going to sound bad off the bat. So, because I mean, I have my home studio and I can get fairly good recordings, but this is not great. And we're going to make it sound cool anyway. So what's the first thing we want to do with the kick sound? We want to boost it at like 60 and like 200 so that you get the whump and the thump. The 60 is like the whoop, whoop, and then the 200 is more of the thump. So let's do that. First off, wait, why did I do the wrong one? Hello. No, it's not playing it. Oh. Oh, it's because my audio driver's being dumb like it do. All right, great. Okay, so that helps a little. Let's put some compression on it. What other sounds? That one's a little higher. Yeah, let's see what sort of presets we have. Kick, why not? What did that do to it? Oh, really late release. Okay. Oh, that one's pretty good. That one's the best though so far. That first one. Oh, that one's got a nice tap to it. I do like that. Nope. I think this was the jug that it's a kitty litter jug that I have filled with a little bit of water. So, see if we can make it sound passable. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I like that. That's not bad. That actually sounds... I like that one. Okay. Too much resonance. Huh. That one's just nice and bassy. Wait. Oh, I see. When I cut off the transient. Transient's the spiky part at the top. Not bad. I really should just pick one and then go with it. What do we like? We like this one. Yeah, that's pretty dope. So let me... How do I want to organize this? Let's put all of our like best ones. I'm gonna start a new track here. Oh, add a track. Oh, Andre, you have a comment. The problem with free samples is that someone else can use them before you, and then YouTube comes along and says they belong to the other person, even though nobody has the rights to them. Totally. There's just so many problems, right? You and I like what YouTube Content ID is trying to do, but yeah, there have been a lot of like issues with attributions going to whoever. So I'm trying to just figure out how to make more of my own sounds while knowing what really good samples sound like. So it's good. It's pushing me towards a more unique expression, I think, which is always a good thing. Yeah. I could say more about that, especially I've been doing like AI art stuff, and there was some legislation recently that like anything that's made by AI is public domain unless it has like the human touch, and text prompting is not considered like the human touch in that case. So I'm trying to figure out ways of like non-AI art making or like AI human augmented art making, which is what I feel like I've been doing. All right, what are we doing? I want this new track to be like the best ones. So, all right, that, and I will put it up here while we're going through, and we'll just like copy them and pull them down. Like that one is okay, but it sure sounds like a plastic jug. And this one, nah. That one has an interesting top to it, but it still sounds like dull. Part of that's in the EQing, but yeah, part of it's going to be in the recording itself. Oh, I already grabbed that one. That's the one I have. That one has too much resonance. Too much resonance. Maybe. That one might be okay. It's dull. What am I looking for? Or like, what am I listening for? Oh, that was along the side. The ridges on this. That's pretty good, solid. Ooh, that one I like. So I'm gonna highlight it, hold, let's see if this works. Hold Control and then drag it down. Yep, awesome. Ah, maybe. I might end up like layering these things together. Okay. Right. It does sound like a jug, but you know what? It's okay. We'll just bring it down anyway. Okay, so I've got those kicks. Let me just organize these. Ooh. With the other one. So I have 3 options there. In the end, I'm just going to pick like 1 or 2, really. It's hard to get it so that, yeah, there we go. Oops. Okay, those are all a little different and could work. Let me make sure I'm EQing it. Well, that's okay. All right, what else have I got for kicks? What else did I pick out? This was another type of plastic jug. Maybe. So basically, Claire and I just went around my house and banging on things. That one has kind of a nice top to it. The top of the sound's good. Click. I'll eventually need like a click sound. So many of these sound really dull, like, and I'm gonna try to EQ some sparkle into them. But let's just grab a few we like right now. So many of these are sounding like not fully inflated softballs, or not fully inflated soccer balls. No, that almost sounds like a clap though. Actually, that could be okay. Grab that. Like that one better. Takes time to make sounds. It's a nice stick sound. they make it look so easy on the little reels and shorts and stuff, but it's like all that shit takes time. Nothing's like instant. And then I did this and then did that, and like they don't even, it's like it's montage culture online. I'll just listen through like this. No. Okay. So I've got a few of those. It might be good for like top sounds. Doo-doo-doo. Scooch on over. All right. And then what did I have? I had a box. I think I was doing different things with the box. I wasn't getting like... Oh, no, these are pencil sounds.
It's harder than it looks. Yeah.
I wanted like a hat sound for trap. I might just end up having to like buy a hat. These are pencils, mechanical pencils. That's not a bad. Those aren't bad. Save them. That's a nice, good clicky one. Maybe this is an application where normalization makes sense. That's a good point. Yeah. I think it could. Maybe that's what we'll do when I get all the samples collected up in a row. We'll normalize them. Not a bad idea. How many clicks did I need? A lot, I guess. Oh.
That's good. Okay.
All right, so I got those clicks. Not really a box. Drag this down and then we were looking at pill bottles too. And other things. I have other things recorded on here too. That's a good one. Ooh. Both of those are good. Like all those. Grab those. I think I got what I needed. Oh. Books. That's a cool sound. It's a flipping pages sound. I like that sound. I think we were using a paperback copy of Fahrenheit 451. Also cool. Oops. Sometimes it does that. If I don't grab up at the top in the right way, then it'll cut it out rather than make a copy of it. That's a cool sound. Right there. Let's see. Tapping the book itself. Sounds so dull. Part of that might just be like pulling out some of these sort of dull sounding frequencies. Then I was like using a pick to flip pages. I don't know though. I don't know how I'd use it, but I like that. More hitting books. At one point, I have a hardback copy of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and it made like a great sort of floor tom sound, if I recall. I think I got all this little book sounds. Ooh. I don't know why I like that. I just do. Hi, Cat Plays. Yeah, it does sort of sound like ASMR. What I'm trying to do is make these little DIY samples so we can like zhuzh them up and use them in electronic music. But it's sort of inspiring me. Like, I've always wanted to like dip my toe in that, but I'll eventually, once we're done collecting here, which we're almost done, is gonna normalize them and then see about manipulating the sound so they sound cooler. Don't remember what that was. I like it though. Might have been a pill bottle. Oh, I know what it was. It was me hitting this little tiny, cute model cart. Oh, here we go. Here I'm hitting Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, I think. Doesn't sound as good as it did in person. I don't use a lot of tom sounds either. That's got actually a pleasant hollowness, so we'll grab that. Boring. That one might be okay. That's right. Okay, here's Hitchhiker's Guide hitting the covers. All right. I'll save those. Okay, and ooh, that's a great little sound. That's my little mini shopping cart again. Ooh, I kind of like that this little clicky sound. Always good. I use clicky sounds a lot. almost sounds like a tambourine. It's really cute. I like it. Okay. I even like that little snapback sound. I like that. I feel like I could make a whole song out of just those. Ooh, do I like that better? These are all good. Wow. Whoop. Those could make like good snare type sounds. That's a nice one. This is good. I have so many little sounds. How am I going to make a whole kit out of these? That one's good. I was having a lot of fun with this little shopping kit. I mean, it has pretty good sounds, really. Yes, cat plays. They are earrings on my headphones. Hi, you seem new. Welcome. Nice to see new faces, and thanks for commenting in the chat. Yeah, I'm doing something a little different today in that making samples, and we're gonna make them fancy. But first, I'm just going through raw material. I make electronic music and use a lot of samples for my beats, and I really like making beats, especially with step sequencer in Cakewalk. But I am wanting to make sure I'm making all the sounds myself, not because it's the right thing to do, but because it's a creative thing to do. And there's more, I don't know, like a sense of ownership, I guess, when you make your own samples. Like it is a little painstaking, but it's also fun because you get to like figure out the sounds that like a goofy little miniature shopping cart that I got at Goodwill sounds like. So, yeah. We're all about the creativity here. Michael Parson McNamara. Let me get your last name right. Parson McNamara. Michael. Yes, I wish they were all grocery store related. That's so smart. Maybe I'll do that next time. But it's sort of, I mean, this is a kitty litter jug. And this is a tiny shopping cart. So we're off to a good start with the grocery store here in the produce aisle. And okay, and we'll be making beats out of these things eventually. But I get some good sounds first. I should do one with just produce, like just figure out like chopping vegetable sounds, hitting vegetables together. I'm trying to like, how would it get like resonance? I guess you can always add that with EQ. Usually, when you're EQing the hell out of something, it usually means the original thing is not a good recording. But you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. Oh, that's so smart. They do use them for Foley. Things like celery breaking for like breaking bones and stuff. Celery breaking is very percussive. I like that. Okay, you've given me an idea. All right. So I went through the samples that I had recorded already last week with my friend Claire. So let's take these now. I'm going to set up a little track folder just to keep things organized. We're going to call this original sounds. Wow, that's a special spelling. Original sounds. There we go. And let me put all of the usually I'm able to grab them all at once. Oh, well, there we go. Now let me just tuck those away. Okay, let's look here at what I've got. I love the idea of using all vegetables. That's so smart. Okay. Oh. And let me... I'm going to duplicate this track. And we're going to call these low ones. And high ones. And we'll duplicate that track one more time. Call these middle ones. So I can at least start to put them sonically, start to EQ them already. Okay, in this here low ones, I'm going to put it in my kick bus because I have a kick bus already somewhere. Here it is, kicks. Okay, and then I have a mids bus for my drums, and I have a tops bus for my high sounds. So those are already EQ'd in a certain way. Let's have a look at that first. Well, cool. I'm glad that I showed up on your recommendations. Very cool. Glad to have you, Cat Plays. Do tell us what kind of music you like to make and what DAW or DAWs or programs you like to use. And yeah, feel free to chat. We're a really nice community here. That's so funny. Like Fruity Loops, but better for you. Yes. I never used Fruity Loops back in the day. I think it's still a thing. I was an Acid Pro gal myself. And it wasn't until a few years back when Acid Pro totally broke and the customer service was non-existent that I moved over to Cakewalk. Cakewalk has been awesome. I love it a lot. All right, so now that I've got things sort of set up in my buses, let me show you what those buses look like. And let's review the EQing on those. All right, kicks. I'm going to move all these guys over here. I'm going to hold Alt and move them over where they're not behind my head. You can all see them. Okay. Oh, looks like I don't have them EQ'd much at all. So let's EQ the kicks right away. Cakewalk has lots of great presets in the Pro channel. We'll just try this kick deeper. Although I do like sizzle. Well, and I like click. All right, we're going to try this. Wow, that seems really weird. I disagree with that EQing. Okay, let's try a different one. Okay, this looks more like... I'd like that. Okay. Because it's got the whump and the thump. Yep. There's whump, there's thump, and there's a little air. Good. Okay. Wow, Michael. Acid Pro at first for me too. Woo! But Cakewalk for the last 23 years. Nice. So you were there when it was Sonar. Awesome. Thanks for being... Did you pay for it? Because thank you for being one of the people who's really... developed it so that all us freeloaders can enjoy it. Really appreciate that. I appreciate that it's free because it's just one less barrier to creativity. All right, now that I've got my kicks EQ'd, let's put a little compression on it too. Why not? We'll set it up with the preset for kick, which that's interesting. It like has, it goes into action right away with no attack and then a very late release. So we'll see how we like that. We can adjust it later as we go. Okay, and for the mids, let's see, what do we have? How about crisper? What do we think about that? That might be good. We'll keep it for now. Keep it. And tops. I think I already have something on here. Yeah, percussion enhancer. We'll leave that. I think it's good. Also for kicks, I'm gonna put the tube on it for the warm slammed. That makes a difference. It puts some saturation, some like very subtle saturation in it. And so it sort of feels a little bit louder and bigger. So that I like to do. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the mids as well. And I'm doing this all like not listening to the sounds, but it's like I'm wanting to slot it in so that it can start to sound like what I want, if that makes sense. So it's not all about using your ears. It's about sort of having an idea of where things can be slotted even before you begin putting the sounds in there and manipulating the sounds themselves. If that makes sense. Just trying to set myself up for success with these sounds. And console emulators I like. This one's fine. Tends to be pretty transparent, and it's the default, so it's just easy to like push the button and there it is. All right, do I have any compression on the mids bus? Do I want any? Maybe later. Okay. We were talking about maybe normalizing the sounds. I don't know. How many have I got? Whoa. Let me get them all in a row here. Go on. Okay. There's still a lot of space between. That's okay. All right. Okay. All right. And these guys are in my high section. It's going to be my high section also. High section. That's going to be a middle. And they're such skinny little samples. Hard to grab them. Be cool if there was a way to like delete all the space between. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. All right, we're going to call that a middle. What is this? Whoop. Nothing. Cat plays. You're saying, personally, I don't really make music specifically, but my dad has a few synths and makes music, so I'm kind of in the loop on how people do it. I just find it interesting using custom loops. Yeah. Well, Cakewalk is free if ever you want to get into making music yourself. Or even sounds. Like, I think it's good for sound production, not just music. So things like Foley you could do really well using Cakewalk for that. Okay. That one's the middle. That's high. Like I could have set up these buses even before recording, but I don't know. Try to stay organized as we go along. And just deal with each sound individually. That could be such a cool like sound effect. So put it in high. For now. About these guys. Come. Let me give myself more real estate. Here we go. Just transversing around the DAW is a thing. It's my pill bottles. Okay. Okay. It's a nice middle sound. And to select all of these, I'm right clicking and dragging across. High sound. Low sound or medium sounds, yay. That's my cool shopping cart sounds. I think these are all go down here. Okay, and I think that. But yeah, this is how I do a lot of my creative things anyway. Is like collect a lot of sounds, and then get narrowed down, like really narrow it down. Oh, got one more straggler here. Who are you? Hello. All right, I'm just gonna cut that and paste it over. Could have done that the whole time. Oh well. Okay, I have lots of high sounds. Let's sort it out. Do 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 do. All right, and see. First of all, what are we comparing it to? Let me open up Sitala. Oh, I've got everything soloed. Lot of low in that sound. So let's look at that sound frequency wise. What is it doing? And these real-time analyzers are in the pro channel, these EQ things. So when I hit this, that's like a lot of low down there. So I have some ideas for how we could beef up the sound that I made with the water jug. Okay. Where does it stop? Really not much top on it. Okay. That compared to I think this one is going to be my winner. I could see what they sound like together too. I wonder if I just like plop them right on top of each other, if they'll play at the same time. I haven't really tried that. We're gonna try it today. Ugh. I think it should though. Cause look at this. If I, ooh. Why don't I do it this way? I'll add a track. Usually use these tracks for comping, but I want to see what they sound like on top of each other playing together. That actually sounds okay. Let's add another track. Put this one on top. That could be okay. I think that's better. That one's got a really nice smack to it, though. All right, we'll make two. So, how do I want to go about this? First, let's like clean up the edges of these sounds. Why aren't I snapping? Or maybe I am. What are my snap settings set to? Sorry if I'm like off screen here. Maybe do I want that by measure? No. Wow, my snap settings got all messed up. Okay. All right, that sounds halfway decent. Let's see if I can, what happens if I select all of those and hit bounce? Does it make it into one sound? Yeah, it did. Cool. All right, trying new things. Yeah, that's got a good smack to it. So deal with that one later. Okay. I'm still not 100% happy with it. So like, let's look at adding some stuff. Okay. Gonna get creative here. Oh, and it's peaking. Would you look at that? Probably somebody caught that already. Probably been trying to get my attention about it. Okay. Let's first off make this do I have a wider bus? I do. Let's EQ, or let's there we go. Now it doesn't peak out. Let's put the wump and then the thump. Let's do a sweep for this sound too. So this is going to be kind of annoying, but I'm going to loop it like so. And do some EQs, sweeping. Make this really narrow. Here we go. I don't need any of those. That's interesting. It's a nice tick. That's fascinating that I really like the I really like the distortion that's happening there. I have an idea. Okay. I have an idea. We're going to resample that with the distortion. To do a resampling, I will want to set up a new aux track. And we're going to call that as a send. And we're going to call that aux bass resample. And I'm going to make this a loop. Let's see if it behaves. Ah, it behaved beautifully. How nice. Sometimes it doesn't. 2, 3, 4. I need 4. Just 4. And then I hit record and play. And then actually hit the record button. So I've armed it. Now I need to record. Fascinating. Okay, so now those are totally peeking out, but I can, let me see if I can do a better job. Well, I still want that distortion without it clipping. Okay, we're gonna try something else. Like I could use those files and just like bring down the overall gain, but I'm gonna try something else. If I do this, that's interesting that it popped back up. Why? I have no automation. Let's double check that though. I guess I do. Can I just delete this? Remove automation lane. Thank you. Very good. Okay. So now, but I just removed the automation lane. Why? Okay. Maybe it removes the lane, but not the automation. That is dumb. That is so dumb. Okay. Guess I'm going to just erase all of that. Bye. And delete envelope. That's the ticket. There we go. But then, okay. I want the boosted volume. But maybe take down the overall gain. And that should help. Still clipping a lot. I want that distorty sound though. It's a cool sound. Okay, forget it. That's what we're recording then. I'm gonna record that and then just like bring the volume down on that. Normalize it. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, we're gonna try normalizing. Okay, here we go. Okie dokie. Those sound really neat. So now I will bring them back up here and mute this little aux track. Let's see what the... Ooh, that sounds neat because of the wacky EQing I've got going on there right now. So we turn that off. Bring this little guy back down. All right. And you see how it's like clippy distortion, but it sounds cool. So we're going to carry on with this sound. And let's see what happens if I normalize it. Oh, I set up a hotkey for normalizing. But you can get there by going to Process, Apply Effect, Normalize. And I don't really have a lot of experience with normalizing stuff, but look, that did just what I wanted it to do. See, this is sounding cool now. That still sounds like a water jug, but that sounds pretty dope. So, what do I want to do? I want to tuck this one away. We're going to keep working with this one. And it's still too hot, but part of that has to do with I have it boosted here. There we go. Neat. All right. So now if I want to make this into a sample, I think what I have to do is this, where I'll split this up and then double click it, go to clip and save loop. And I have my DIY samples, and we're gonna call it Moogish. We're gonna call it Kick Moogish. Thank you for that, Michael. Okay, and now I am able to bring it over to Sitala. Let me bring up my browser here and get my DIY samples. Kick. Do you see it? Kick Moogish. And it automatically loops. If you don't want it to automatically loop when you are previewing, you can just have it be, you turn that off. So it would just go once. Yeah? No? Hit the wrong thing. Okay. Auto preview. And then I guess it's deciding just to loop. Oh, that's something else. Sorry. Unless it took the 4 instead of just this one. That's what it did. Darn it. Okay. So I have to take, let's do it again. I have to take this, bounce it out so that it's its own thing. And now open that up. Yeah. Open. Okay. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. Uh-oh. I broke it. Oh no, I broke Cakewalk. That wasn't supposed to happen, even though it's kind of cool. Fun. All right. Well, I'm gonna save over the Kick Moogish. Yes, I do. File cannot be saved. All right. Well then, I'm gonna save my whole business here. Wow, that was wild. I don't know why I did that, folks. No idea. Let's try this again. If I I'm afraid to hit play. Well, thanks for hanging out, Michael. I really appreciate it. Yes, we do. We do have fun. Oh, I broke it again. All right, so I'm gonna close this. And then we're gonna open it back up and see if it wants to behave again. Yep. So hope everybody's doing good. I was honestly kind of dreading doing this sample project because even though it is fun, it's easy to get like lost and like lose perspective on what sounds good. Is it still gonna break? Maybe I'll just close that and open it back up again. Okay. So this is its own thing because I bounced it. All right. And I'm going to open it. I'm going to play it. Wow. So weird. It's making its own beat. I don't know why it's doing this. All right, so then let's go to Sitala. Oop, sorry, it's on my other screen. And instead of that, it sounds so good though. All right, well, I'll put this in second place. What do we got? Ah, you see it did this. Well, this is a nice thing about Sitala is that you can easily clip it down. Doop. So it's just one now. Nice. This kick. All right. So I'm happy with that. That's fine. Took a lot to just get that one sound. Here's the other thing I want to try is in Vital, which is an absolutely wonderful. Oh, Andre, you're saying I'm using Sitala as a 32-bit application. Cakewalk is a 64-bit native. Should use 64-bit versions where possible. Ooh, okay. I'll have to look that up. I use Sitala all the time on all of my projects. So I wonder if that's been part of my problem with the glitchiness. Time to make a note. Okay. I'm going to look that up. I'm going to see if Sitala comes in a 64-bit version. 64-bit question mark? Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. I wonder if that could solve some issues for me. Thank you, Andre. Always with the good advice. This is the big reason why I do this live. In Vital, first of all, the preset sounds kind of dumb. Like, it's just sort of synthy synth. But there's this communities and communities of who make wonderful presets for these things. So I want to look into the percussion and there's a lot of cool like kick sounds that I could resample and use in Sitala. That's a great sound. Wow. So much resonance though. I know it's basic, but these sounds are incredible. So incredible. I might use just kind of like a basic kick sound. Sitala, oh my god. Oh, I can't hear it. It's okay. I like that. one's really good. Nope. And these are not like hard to program. So far, I like this one. That's cool too. I think that's the one I'm going to use. Okay. And I will just record me hitting some buttons. Wow, I don't hear it all. Oh my God. Why do they sound so quiet? Where'd they go? Oh, that's like a double hit though. That's what we're doing. So then the nice thing, rather than resampling, I was thinking maybe I had to resample. I don't. Can freeze it. And then copy this over to my track up here as audio. It's pretty neat. So then we're going to go back to muting that. That sounds pretty nice. So then let's do the same thing like what we did. That one has more of a top on it. Let's find the best one. And then starting it, I still want some of the little bit of a snap, but I don't want it to be out of time. Delete that. Herky A Cuff. Hi. Late and new to the party, but I appreciate your video lessons for Cakewalk. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you appreciating them. I will eventually get back to making them. But for now, I'm doing the live streams every Wednesday, and I hope that they are helpful. Too, they're different. Definitely not as compact information. But thanks for saying hi. I appreciate you being here. Okay, back to our sample making. Different techniques, and I am having some glitchiness, so sorry about that. But okay, I'm going to bounce this out. So to do that, I have a keyboard shortcut that I set up for bouncing, which is Control B. But you can also right click and bounce that to its own little clip. So now it's its own self-contained thing, and in theory, I could loop it. And it would, yes. Okay, great. So now what I want to do is go down here and save loop. And we're going to call this kick vital 1. What was it? Actually, I don't want to call it that. I want to call it, no, I do. That's fine. Not going to be perfectionist here. Okay, and let's put it into Sitala. instead of this one. Oops. Take off the soloing. So it's not going to sound quite as nice as that, but still sounds pretty good. It's different. All right. So now I feel like I could have yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. Good. All right. And now onward to the other higher sounds. We're going to call that our kick chapter is over. And now let's try to figure out something for one of these other sounds. I had kind of a snary sounds. Snary sounds. Let's see. This. And snaps. That has a lot of reverb like already built into the sound. That's something I could do. So let's try to do that. It's like a middling sound. And first I'm going to save because I'm pretty happy with those kicks. And I made them. So they'll be eligible for YouTube Content ID. All right. What have I got for these? I want like a knocking sound. Let's take all of these. I'll bounce them together. Is that all of them? Yeah. Ah. Just bounce them together for now and then normalize them. So do that normalizing thing. Nice boost. Kaya. I feel like those sure made them quieter. Knocking sound, knocking. I feel like let's try some things here. We're going to layer up these sounds. And I'm using these comping lanes. They're not really supposed to be used like this. Well, I don't know. Who's supposed to use anything like anything? Nice. Okay, good. Let's see what it's like with this one layered up on there too. Just keep going until I get the sound I want. All right. The other thing I want to do, which I didn't do before, is, or I haven't done with this one yet, is let's first look at that knocking sound. An EQ. Get a handle on what it is. Okay. Where is it? Where'd I put it? Oh my god. Okay. Gonna narrow all the strips. There it is. Okay. Let's look. Very middle. Gonna that'll stay up. I think it will while I play this one. 42. Gonna move them next to each other. It's kind of goofy, but we're just gonna drag this over. See what else I've got going on this track. I put it in a folder, that's why. It's tucked away. Tucked away. Okay. So how can I get this to be more like that? Wide. Reverb. Weird. It's like this big hollow sound. Take this wide off. Oh, nope, it's the reverb I don't care for. These hollowy frequencies aren't really nice though. Okay, let's once more. Oops. Wait. Yeah, no, that's fine. Loop this. Oh dear, what did I do? Where did it go? What? Where did it go? Huh? Undo normalize. Oh no. They all disappeared. Okay. Don't cry. Don't cry. Okay. Wow. Wow. Number of things I could do here. I think I could go into my original samples, but what I think I'm just going to close. Not saving the changes. Because remember, I've already saved the kicks that I want, and they're like their own files now. So that's one of those cases where I hit a button and now there's no going back. That's really annoying. Okay, well. this isn't horribly boring. I mean, it's kind of like it's you see what goes into making a good sound and a sound that sounds cool. That it's not just a matter of banging things around your house and then voila. I want it to sound special. So, okay. It would seem. Oh, here's my good. Boy, that was weird. Okay. I don't know why, but it did that. All right. So what did I do? I want to go through first of all these other sounds. Maybe that's the one. Just take the opportunity to just try something different. I think I'll just put those two together. That's nice. That's almost like a clap. I like that. So we're going to bounce that. Oh, let me get rid of some of this extra noise. Don't need it. Don't need it. Really get granular. Have it right up there. There we go. Okay. Should have my snap settings on. Hello. There we go. Pop. Good. Cool. All right, so let's do some things to this. I'm going to save, first of all. It's a nice little sound. Let's go into the EQ of that sound and do like what we did with the Moogie bass. And do a narrow EQ so we can figure out what's happening in this sound. And let's loop it. Some nice snappiness up in here. I like those. As a matter of fact, I think I'll up those already. Don't really need anything below there. So let's put a high pass on it with a nice steep slope. Those are always fun. I always like to automate EQ sweeps because they're fun. But this is not what we're doing this for. I don't really need any like note tone. That puts some knock in it, which is what I want. All right, let's try some compression. I want sort of a clickiness. that's really working. And yes, it is. That's okay. We're just not going to worry about that meter right now. We're just not. Okay, what else can we do? Let's see what else. I've got... Ooh, that makes a great snare. Okay, well, even though we're not exactly working on snares, that sounds really neat. So I'm going to do another resampling aux track here. New aux track. And this is going to be aux middle ones, resample. Oops. Let me take it off loop. Nice. So drag that up here. And normalize it. Let's say that. Yes. Cool. Okay. Neat. All right, back to where we were with this, and we can turn this off. Mute that. And I'm going to take off the grime bus because that was neat, but I want it to actually sound like a knocking. So let's put on the wide. And let me talk about what the wide bus does. I have it set up so that it, I forget what I did with the channel tools. It sort of sets it up to the mid side. Increasing ambience does that. And this is something that comes with Cakewalk. The other thing I want to add to the wide bus is actually the free plugin Wider by, who's it by? Polyverse. Wider. We'll set it to 100%. Ooh, cool. All right, good. And then I want some reverb. What reverb is this? Is it Ice Flow Nowhere to Go? Okay. It's one of my favorite reverbs. It's a weird one right for this, though. It's really picking up a lot of the... I think I'm going to have another... Maybe... No, I want that at 100% so I have more control in the knobs. Okay. Not happy with that reverb for this case. Let's change it to something else. This Grand Hall reverb. It's a little more straight. It's also Valhalla, but with a different setting, this Bright Room setting. Okay. Maybe I'll just set it up with its own little reverb. I don't want a lot of reverb. Let's see what Reverb has for us. I usually use Reverb for its wonderful inverse reverb, which is so cool. But in this case, I just want it to be more like a straight reverb. So let's turn that one off and turn the whole business down, shall we? Oh, and let's put this after our compressor. Boy, this turned into a weird sound. Love the inverse. So I think plate is like what I'm after, but what it's doing. Wait, maybe if I change this shape. Yeah. That way it doesn't get so much of the tickiness. The clicky tickiness. What does damping do? Let's find out. Oh. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that sound. Let me experiment with something. I'm going to try transposing this sound up by 6. Yeah. Ooh, wider is now available in version 2.0 with a control for mono in the bass. That's so smart. Cool. Oh, that's good to know. Do you have to pay for the upgraded one? I might if it's not too expensive. I use it a lot, so I'll check that out. Thank you, Andre. Great tip. Okay, what have I got so far? That's not bad. It's not bad. What? I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to copy that, put it here. Ooh. That actually added a nice snap to it. Wider is free, even in the new version? That's awesome. Yay! Yeah, wider is great. That sounds pretty good. It's got a kind of hollowness. Don't care for, but probably because I EQ'd it like that. Let's even take some of that out. All right, this is getting to be kind of like lo-fi beatsy. Digging it. I'm digging it. I wonder. All right, we're going to resample it again. Sampling and resampling. La 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 la. A little too much tail on that one. What if I smushed it? Control, shift, and drag. Wait, or is it shift? Shift, drag? No. Control, shift, drag. Oh, wait. Let me get out of comping mode here. Control, shift. Yes. What is this gonna do? That's pretty cool. That's like a rim shot. Okay. Okay. I can dig that. We're gonna resample that. Here we go. Okay, and At this point, I just want like a track that is not going through anything so I can hear what that is. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to smush it. Control Shift. Shmoosh. That's so interesting. Maybe not that much. Oh, I like that. It's kind of like a stick hit. Yeah. All right. So this, let me bounce. And go to clip. Wait. I want to make sure I did this right. Okay, double click on here. Go to clip, save loop. And we're going to call that I guess a stick. Stick shot. Okay. Cool. See what else I made. What about you? Let me just straight resample that. Resampling. Okay. Oh, I want this tail. A little more elegant. All right, good. And then we'll bounce that. Double click. Now I'm paranoid I'm going to break it again. Okay, double click and clip and save. And we're going to call it stick shot 2. Okay. What else did I make? What about this one? Those are the same. Okay. Oh. Maybe they're not. Maybe I need to bounce those together. Right. So you see, I was like, I'm not making a song. I'm not making a project. This is all like kind of just getting a working flow for how to get these samples made so they can end up here and I can use them. Okay. Well, let's check our sticks. Let's check our sticks and see if they will work okay. It's not going to be that nice. Just gonna have to get over it. It's very similar. Let's try it anyway. It's kind of terrible. It's okay. I'm going to carry on. Anyway, you can see this is really time consuming and I want to make some things that sound cool. But it takes work. All right. So before I end here, let's just try to build a beat from all of the stuff that I've made. I didn't make very many things today, but I have some things that I made before. So we've got this vital kick, we've got this moogie kick. What else did I make today? I made a couple of stick shot sounds. I have these clacks that I didn't get to. Yeah, for sure. Herky, you got it. My ears are like, meh, everything sounds terrible and I hate it. That's how it works. I made these kicks out of like a toy drum before. That might work good. And I'll just cut it down. Turn up the volume. Let's replace that with another. Wait, are they put in the sticks? Need something else for that. Oh, there was a cool. I didn't even get to any of these tops, but yeah, it's just like my ears are getting tired. There was one I was excited about though, so let me get to that. Where was it? Oh, the pills are pretty cool. Those are really nice. Those are really nice. I wonder if I just did the lazy way and like took this out, but it's coming through. Yep, I'm just gonna be lazy. And we're gonna bounce that. Double click. Save loop as pills 1. And there was like another. That one's good. Save that one as pills 2. I like how I'm going into speed mode now that I'm like, okay, I want to be done. Bounce. Make sure it's its own thing. Double click. Clip, save, loop. Pills 2. And there was another like rattly one. That's a pretty cool book sound. You can't really like place it. Okay. Fine. Bounce. Double click. Save. Book flip. This. Where does this really start? That's pretty sweet. All right. Save that as book flip 2. What are you? No. 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 I have those. What's this? Not quite as charming when it's loud. I do like that it makes sort of a triplet though. Why not? Just Counting samples, here we go. Yeah, like when I'm not as worried about how cool it sounds, maybe it'll just be great. Can make it sound cool later. Tap, tap, tap. What's this? That's a nice pill sound too. Cha, cha, cha. Bounce that. This will be pill 3. Where's my grocery cart? There it is. Try normalizing that a little bit. Bounce that. Save. Cart snare 1. Let's normalize that. I like that it sounds so mechanical. Maybe we'll just save that much. Right up to the transient there. Okay. I could hear that in like a lo-fi beats context. That could be really cool. Sorry, my camera is perched precariously and it's... Hope it's not making anybody seasick here. All right, we bounced that, so let's... we're gonna save that as mechanical, or this is like a cart tap. Cart tip tap. I have to do less to these sounds. That's part of it. They like already sound cool. Some of those other sounds where it's like, yep, that sounded like a water jug. So these already sound pretty cool. Just need a little haircut. This is cart snare 2. That's a nice like clapping sound. Like if I'd had a drum kit, this probably wouldn't take so long for me to get a cool kick sound, or I don't know. Now I'm just going along and bouncing these and saving them. It's going pretty fast. So this is how it could be. Yeah, these are delightful. These cart snares. I like them. Bounce. Save the loop. Cart, snare. We up to 4 now. Cool. I feel like I already. Let's do one more. Yeah, these could be really interesting in context of timing. So we will try them out. It might sound really good with like a vinyl crackle underneath it all too. Yeah. I mean, and that sort of has its own internal tempo. We'll see if that's going to work or not. Thanks so much for hanging out, Andre. Great to see you. And thanks for the good tips about Sitala 64-bit. I'm going to update that probably after this. I wonder if that's part of what's been causing my troubles with the audio driver kicking on and off. So great to see you. Thank you for being here. We'll see you later next week, hopefully. Card, snare, 5. Okay. I feel like I already have one like that. That makes a nice like hat type sound. Let's try normalizing that. Yeah, that's already a sweet sound. Good instruments. Good instruments do make a difference. This is a cool instrument. This little grocery cart. Hi, Don Satan. How are you? Nice to see you. I am going through and making some DIY samples to hopefully put together like a little weird little beat by the end of this. It was slow going at first because I was doing lots of resampling and stuff, which is important and good. But now I'm into these little sounds that are just kind of as is, leaving them, not doing a whole lot to them. And cart, hat. That can also be a cart hat. Normalize, bloop. Yeah. Oops. I don't want to. Bounce that. I am sort of creating a sample library, like my own personal sample library. Yeah, the idea is that I want to be able to say I made all these my own sounds so that YouTube Content ID doesn't get messed up. It might anyway. There's no guarantee. But I feel like it's good to have my own sounds available in a world where we're very reliant on samples of other people, but ultimately it is other people's work using samples. So it's not a bad thing to have my own little library. Okay, so I've got some samples. Let's try to make a weird little beat. I'm gonna just erase this. And let's fill up the queue with the carts. All right, so we got this kick. This is a kick I made before. It's pretty nice. It's nice. It's like deep. Made that. Let's see. There we go. Made that. Let's do. See, these sort of sounded kind of cool, actually. This one. Made these before. Got that. Oh, these little book flippings. Oh, some of these are things I made before. Not really thinking about it. I don't need to think about it too hard. We got the stick shot. Stick shot 2 is so similar. We got the tap, tap, tap. That's one I made before. Why not? We'll just throw it in there. We might use it, we might not. I don't know. We'll see. What else did I make today? These carts are so cool. Book flips. And I made these snares by, this could be cool. I have a box fan, a plastic box fan, so it's hitting that. That was early. All right, I think these are all my own sounds now. That one's so quiet. I made this one too. Let's see. I didn't make that today. All right, it could be louder. Fine. I've got some effects on these, don't I? All right. Okay, let's make something. Let's go to the top and make a beat. I'm gonna hit Alt-4, bring up my step sequencer. When I get here, you can see it populates it with all the things, but I'm missing some. It stops at tap, tap, tap. And if I want to add my other, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and there they all are. It's actually pretty cool with that reverb on it. All right, let's do something here. I like this coconut. And the nice card snares. Oh, and the whole thing, this is too fast. Let's try like 90. Make it more beats. Boop. Let's trying things. Yeah, I'm really wondering about the Sitala being a problem since it's 32-bit and Cakewalk is 64. I bet it's part of my issue. I'm wondering about adding more steps to this, making this like a wait, no. Steps, please. There we go. Like an 8-step. Oops. I'm going to keep it simple. I messed it up. Oh my God. Why? Just 4. There we go. Where's my little book flippy? I wonder what happens if they are all in a row like that. Ba-do-bop, dee. Brrrp. Dee. And then if I do it's not quite what I wanted. What am I hearing? Dump. Ba-bump, ba-bump, bump, dump. Is that right? Oh my God, stop. Ooh. Oh, those could be cool. Okay. Okay. We're gonna just like keep doing this. Now, this is pretty. I've never done this way before. Interesting. All right. Okay. Done. Dum. Mm-mm. 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 I love it. All right. Dun 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 is what I want these to do at the end here. So like, let me think about this. Bup, but it up, up. I think I can split them by double clicking. Forget. Dump. Put that one back together. Make the velocities a little more so they're a little exciting. Swing it. Ooh, hello. Too swingy. Too swingy. Actually, I think it's just straight. Like a book flip sounds fun. I don't know if that triplet's gonna work or not. There we go. All right, and then I'm hearing in here, is this the same set? Should be. Yeah, same set. Okay, so this one, let's hear some, let's do an alternate line here. We just put these in, fill every 2. Yeah, all right, all right. And I think I will make this into do the fill every 2. Let me think about this. Because I could set it up. You know what? I really like that so much. I'm just going to duplicate the track. I have some ideas for what I want to do with the bass type sound in here. I want to like swing. Come on now. sooner. We'll turn it down too. So fun. I'm probably not going to end up using all the sounds. It's fun to have that little like fan snare motor going. Oh, it's very different from the like lo-fi stuff. Even though it's truly lo-fi. It's truly lo-fi. But yeah, wow. Okay, I need to like tame that little this other little kick that's happening. Which one is it? And I don't have I have it in hats and tops. I need it in kicks. And let's just turn it down a little. All right. Fun. All right. Fun. All right. So, okay. That's a sample kit that I made. And I better save it as such. So we go into Sitala, and over here in these 3 dots, save kit as. And I'm gonna save this as LJ DIY 1. So original, I know. Okay, here we go. All right, so that's my beat for today from samples that I made myself. And yeah, it's an ongoing process to make cool sounding sounds. I mean, these things that producers make, these sample packs, they take a lot of care to make, and it's fun to make your own, and hopefully YouTube will accept that that I've made these myself. And yep. All right, I think I'll call it a day with that. I'll like play us out. This weird little beat. So funny. Have an awesome day, everybody. See you later.